welcome back to another episode of Style and City Diaries.
Brought to you by your favourite and fabulous cousins, Prinny Ray.
And Amber Lowe.
Yes!
Woo! The spirits are high today. We got high energy today.
I have like high tired energy, like, you know, when you're tired, so you have to just like, hello.
Find it. Do you know why? It's because we haven't been at work all day. Because usually when we record pod, we've had a long day at work and we come in and we're like, all right. But at least today it's like the first thing we're doing.
Yeah, but I barely slept.
Oh, okay. Yeah, same. Well.
Yeah, I don't know. You're coming on some like revitalizing fresh
I feel like
energy.
I felt different. I don't feel
really
different. Maybe I don't know.
No, I feel like obviously weekends are for resting, right? But from now until the next week, we are just busy. It's non-stop. It's
no rest for the wicked.
Shy, scared.
We are the wicked.
Maybe.
Loads of really fun stuff to come out that I'm really excited
for.
But before we get into it, I'd just like to take this moment to ask if you're listening on Apple Podcast to just leave us a little 5-star review and a little comment. And if you are on Spotify, if you can just give us the rating. Is it a rating?
Yeah,
follow, subscribe, whatever.
And subscribe.
And also, if you go to the bottom, you can actually answer a question about how you felt about this episode.
So you can basically it's like commenting on YouTube essentially.
And like, we like the comments, so just stop being so silly and write something. And also, if you've got £3 to spare every month, you can actually sign up to our Patreon where we talk about our dating lives. And I've got a date to talk about.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't actually know. I purposely didn't ask any questions I can come here and ask it.
And then,
oh my God,
after all of that, this one should have come first, but it's fine. We actually have a live show. Believe it or not, on Sunday, the 21st of April. So if you could, buy a ticket and come and join us, that would be stunning. It'd be in your best interest to do so because it's going to be a great time.
Any more?
No, enjoy the episode.
Enjoy the episode. So how are you doing other than feeling fake tired?
Yeah, I'm
refreshed?
Good. Guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am severely hungover. I'm dying.
Really? You look good.
I know, thanks. It's fake. It's all fake. Literally, it's all fake news. I haven't drunk this much in so long. And I didn't even drink that much. But I think it's because I didn't eat anything yesterday. I literally had like an egg sandwich and that was it all day.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'm like a little bit.
Is that not the gusto? Sorry, I saw one of your videos on TikTok where you're eating the chicken day before.
That was day before. I did make a gusto yesterday. Okay. I made a chicken tagine with lemon couscous.
Oh, you just didn't eat it?
I didn't have time.
Oh no.
I was like, oh yeah, I didn't have time. So it is self-inflicted, but also the drink just licked me up, man. I was like, what the hell?
It's because you haven't been drinking for such a long time.
Yeah, and I don't think I can hack that level of, because I had like 4 margaritas in the first place. So I was doing 2 for £12. And you know I'm all about saving pennies. So I was like, gotta get these in quick. So I had 4 drinks there. And then I'll go to that stupid house and I had a shot as soon as I walked in. Saw someone and he gave me a shot. And I had a drink and I knocked half of it on the... Oh, it was actually just a friend.
Oh, do I know them?
No. It's my friend, Steph's friend.
Oh.
But I absolutely love his boy. But his boy wasn't there. The first thing I said... Okay, the first thing I said was, I was like, is here? And he's like, no. I was like, okay. And I knocked half that drink on the floor as well when I was sat down eating pizzas.
Oh no.
And I was like, I gotta go.
To be fair, 4 margaritas will do it.
It's a lot. Let's
call a spade a spade.
Yeah. The body said
I'm glad you had a good time.
But yeah, it was a good time. It was nice being out. I don't think I missed it that much.
Drinking or being out or both?
Both. Mm-hmm. I was like, all them days, it was like all the weekends I spent indoors in January. I was like, I'm a bit over it. And I think I'm going to be teetotal, you know. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to take like another 2 days to get over. And now I've effed it up.
You don't have the time for that as
well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I am. How are you?
Oh. I'm okay. I'm tired.
Sorry, hello.
I know, yeah. She got her braids did. That's why I'm actually tired because
I
spent Yeah.
Thank you.
I did it myself. I did it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent the last 2 evenings doing it. And braids is such a... Every time I go to do the task of doing it, I underestimate how long it takes. Every time.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, last weekend I said I had friends round. Why did I plan in my head and I was like, okay, so Friday evening I'm just going to do my hair? I'm glad like something in me was like, just BFFR, like calm down. You don't need to do everything in one weekend because my hair wouldn't have got done. Like the hair, the fruit, both of them would have been mashed up and wouldn't have got done. But yeah, it took a while, but it was quite enjoyable.
How optimistic you are.
I know sometimes.
Great skill.
But like, no. But I'm glad that like the sense of something in my brain was like, just calm down. Like, just calm down. So yeah, I watched like the whole of Griselda.
How do you find it? I haven't even watched. I've had no time to watch it.
I thought you watched it because you were tweeting something about it. No, it is good. It is good. It is good.
I'm on episode 3.
She's nuts, but apparently they actually played down in her characterization. They actually played it down and made her seem not likable, but do you know what I mean?
Not as, like hardcore.
Yeah, I think she was like out here, fucking with her rounds, but no, quite literally. So I watch all of that. I watch American Nightmare documentary. It is a bit mid on Netflix. I wouldn't really recommend. I caught up on Raising Kanan. Then I watched a bit of House. Like I watched so much TV, but it was nice because we don't have time to sit down. I have an hour max a day, and even
that's when
then,
I want to just calm. I just want to do nothing.
Yeah, so it was nice, and I'm glad I got my hair done. I feel better in myself. I think there was an episode where I said like my mood is linked to my hair.
Yeah,
I've said that before, and obviously I had my keratin treatment, but my roots are growing in.
Right.
So the straightening is like it's not matching. And then when you gel it, it's not matching either. It's 2 different textures, and I just don't have 2 fitty.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't have 2 fitty, and I was gonna pay to get my braids done, and I don't have 200.
No, it's expensive. I'm gonna go to the Peckham aunties. I look them up on TikTok, and I've got their numbers all saved.
Is it the one from Zena?
I think so.
Yeah, she looked good, but then I was like, I don't have the time to go.
Yeah, and I'm like, I need to run it by you because it's like,
no, I think
who's good, who's not good. Like, what do you think about this person?
I think she did a good job. I think as long as the thing with the aunties is that you have to be able to speak. If it's going a way that is not your way, you have to say. Otherwise, it will just come out. Yeah, it will go left.
Yeah, because so this is what I was going to say before. When I was like, I say for the pod. So obviously for the live show, we're looking for like hairstylists and stuff, and like I need like a curly hairstylist. Like, right. I don't want someone coming and burning
Is that why
my
you
hair.
Posted that?
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Because what am I going to do with my hair?
I thought it was for now. I didn't know you're thinking of far ahead.
Well, yeah, because like I'm like, what the F am I going to do with my
you
hair?
Don't want to
like,
do it yourself.
Like, do I just do like curly hair girl, or like do I want like a
updo?
Like, it's my live show. Do you like this is like a big effing deal? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? And then I was like, or do I just do a braid? Like, do I just get braids?
That could be
like,
nice.
I'm hot with braids.
You love braids, yeah.
And I really want the it's still the half one, but it's like the plaits go like that, and it's like kind of like
just describe it because like that people are
listening. sorry. So basically, it's like back half braids back, right?
Cornrows,
but it's cornrows, but it's like diagonal, and then some of them come in front. But it's all going back. Yeah. Does that make sense? And
before it was straight. It was straight back. It was like she didn't round it.
Yeah, those were like straight back, and then I had like the maze.
Oh, the maze, yeah, the unprovoked maze that you did not ask for,
guys.
I mean, you loved it.
I loved it.
I didn't ask for that. I said freestyle.
I was like, yeah, freestyle, but like this was like whoa, and it's like for someone whose first time that was very, very anxiety-driven experience. And I just sat there eating my croissant like, okay.
Yeah. I think it would be good. Maybe it would be good to take a picture, have an inspo of what you want.
I do actually have. Anyways, I think I've lost it.
Yeah, have an inspo of what you want. At least that way you have a reference point.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
But now I actually look at braids, and I look at like braid website. I mean, braid Instagrams and stuff. Yeah. I'm a bit scared to do. Like, will I look hot as I looked with singles?
Of course.
Like, is it still going to give me that?
Oh well,
Do you know
no,
what I mean?
well,
No.
no, because it's not like it's not like a facelift inducing
But maybe,
hairstyle.
yeah, I don't know. So I might
Go
do a
for it.
braid.
That could be cute, actually. Not
for the show.
Yeah. I haven't even thought. Well, I have thought that far ahead slightly. I don't know if that's going to be like when I go blonde.
Oh yeah,
It might be because I want to get my hair done in the next like couple of months. So I might just save it for then and then just like.
Are you gonna like ease into it so it doesn't like?
No, I'm not
your
going
hair
like platinum blonde.
Okay.
I'm getting blonde in my hair. What that looks like, whether it's highlights, whether
Yeah.
it's like ombre, I don't know what it looks like. I just know I want to dye my hair.
But you're gonna have so much fun as a blonde.
Yeah,
Have you been
I think
blonde
so.
Before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
fine.
I've even like your like ginger,
Oh
not
yeah,
ginger,
yeah.
like ginger vibes, and
Blonde,
then it actually went
honestly.
blonde. That was when my parents would really allow me to live my life. I was like 15.
You was like mad ginger at one point.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
the
that was-
progression of
yeah.
the blonde. Yeah, live my best life.
Love it.
Then I did the Rihanna, cut my hair short,
Yeah.
done it all.
Done it all, mate.
And then I just went boring, and now I'm back in my experimental era.
I feel like you go through phases, and there really is only so much you can do with hair. Like you cut it, you dye it, and then then what? So and then you just like, oh, I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
But then you get the itch, don't you? Of like, I want to do something. with my
Yeah,
hair.
so because I'm like, if I go blonde or whatever, like if my hair gets damaged, then I just go short, pixie.
done.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's not.
I've got
No
it.
one's
I wanna go
crying.
short as well. There's just something in my chakras.
I still
to
feel
just-
like you need to do the thing.
the shaved head.
What? You want to shave? What? You want to shave your head?
No, but I wanted like small curls, like baby afro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sent it to my friends, and they were like, respectfully, no.
I know that you wanted the fringe. The
My curly fringe. Well, oh my god, that's how I booked my appointment at the curl bar at the end of this month.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going on 28.
So what are you doing?
Well, I'm getting a haircut, but I think I might get them
You should
to.
go short.
Well, I don't know. I'm like, do I do like a big chop?
Just do like a bob. That'd be scary.
Well, I am just gonna tell her, babe, cut off every
That needs to
dead
go,
end,
yeah.
and that's gonna be half the head anyway.
Right.
And then, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get her to cut the hair, whatever, and I'm gonna go and go back to this color, my dark back, because what is this?
Oh, like your natural color.
my natural color.
Yeah.
Because they always say cut your hair first, then dye it, don't they?
Okay, I don't know.
So yeah, I'm really excited. I think
Oh my
I
God, that's
might
so
do a
exciting.
little.
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, new starts.
I know.
Fresh beginnings.
It's
And that.
fresh beginnings. Yeah.
How exciting.
So excitable. Wait, but yeah, I did want to go like really short hair.
I remember you showed me you put your face, or you put hair on your face, or I don't know, you did some weird thing with a
I put my
hairstyle.
face on someone's hair.
Yeah. But obviously that's never going to look right because it's not your
No.
head and it's not your hair.
I don't
But
know
like
when I
how
did it.
bad,
I'm trying to
I
find the
think as
picture.
insofar as you go to a professional, how bad can it come
Yeah,
out?
like, and I actually, sorry guys, I have a small head.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. How to look?
You
It
looked
is.
a bit too long. I have a small head, so I don't think that like it will look crazy. Do you know what I mean?
I think if you did short, it wouldn't look bad. I think where people might have the question mark is matching a hairstyle with a personality.
Yeah,
And
am I
that's
a
what it
short
is.
hair kind
Yeah.
of gal?
Like, and
no.
you'd rock it, but I also
can't
think
find
that. Okay, hear me out.
Go on.
I think you won't like it because if you match the short hair with how you dress 80% of the time, which
I'm gonna
is
look like a
very
little boy.
yeah, it's very cash, like
Yeah. gonna
mask,
look
not
like a
mask,
boy.
but yeah, like
I'm
I feel
gonna
like
look
with
like a
that, if you go short, you really have to step into your feminine
Yeah.
dressing to make you feel
'Cause
sexy.
then I'll look
Otherwise,
like-
you'd feel. What?
Like I'm a like
Oh yeah, you look like
what's the politically? Is it rude to say a stud?
No, stud. I think
Yeah,
is the
I look like a
terminology.
stud.
Yeah, you look like a stud, which
But
is
I
nothing
think
wrong
I'd
with
look
that.
like a hot. I'd get all the gals.
Yeah.
I think I'd attract lesbians.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'll be like, I'm so sorry, babe. I don't think that way.
But
Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, I would. Oh, and that is
and
bloody long.
and
I'm
you would
doing
hate.
that.
You would just. I think you'd hate how it would make you feel.
Yeah, I'll be on the phone. And I'm not going. 'Cause I look like a boy.
Yeah,
look like a boy,
because I
look
think
like a blue boy.
with the length of your hair and how your hair is, your bad day is not a bad day because you just put a bit of gel, like scoop it up, like
Guys,
put a bit of lip gloss.
This hair, if I take it's a bird's nest. It's disgusting. Literally, I was doing my hair today, and I'm like just respraying this old gel that I've been doing for the past 2 weeks.
No, you haven't.
It's disgusting.
No, you have 2 weeks.
Yeah. When was the last time I washed this hair?
Oh, come on.
Time ago, bruv. I ain't got time. It's just fucking long. I'm brushing it like, just put it up in a bun. I look great.
You know what I mean? It's like low maintenance will make it look high maintenance.
I would have to wear hats all the time.
You don't even like wearing hats.
I don't even like wearing hats because they don't shoot me in.
Please, at some point in your life, can you actually do this hairstyle? Because I just want to experience what
I need
to
do a wig first. So maybe I should
wig?
put a short wig on and see what it looks like.
Wait, how short are we talking? Are you talking like big chop short?
Yeah.
But how would you put a wig on like that? You got so much hair
a wig with
underneath.
short hair. Oh yeah.
It's not really gonna.
I don't fucking know. I don't know how these.
You
things
might have
work.
to do some AI shit.
Yeah.
See.
Anyways, I've got pictures of inspo. I couldn't find it now, but I'll show you. We'll see.
All right,
see
cool.
what you think. But anyways, that was a really long, rounded way to say if anyone knows any curly hairstylists for the live show, just so I can get prices and see. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to pay £60 to an auntie in Peckham. In Peckham.
Is that the going rate?
Well, 70 to 100.
It's the cost.
It is. So CLC is mad. I keep saying CLC to people.
What's CLC?
Cost of living crisis. Crisis.
Oh my gosh, she's back. The snorting is back. Yeah,
it's just a lot.
But I think it was still getting expensive even before Cause He Lives.
Oh, yeah,
and it makes sense. It really takes ages.
It does.
When you calculate the like what
per
hour, yeah, like
they're probably not even making that much.
It's like slave trade.
Yeah,
like,
no trust.
Pay the people what they deserve.
Why wouldn't you do my hair?
Well, I was actually waiting for you to say that.
I know you're gonna say no.
But... No. It's not that I'm gonna say no. The reason why I don't like doing people's hair is because I feel like there will be an expectation of a quality that I don't think I can provide. Yeah. So I can do it. But if in a week's time you're like, God, I got to take these out. If you're okay with that, then fine. Like, because I'm not a hairdresser. I'm not professional. I just know how to do what looks good on my head. And I know my head very well. And the reason why I like to do my own braids is because when I go to get braids done, they make the top really empty. And it just makes, I don't like how it makes my head look. It doesn't make me feel beautiful. Okay. So I know that, because I always say, sorry, can you just make it like full?
What does that mean?
It's
less
very
pieces.
It's like scanty. You know, not less naturally.
So
it's a lot
as in like, do they make the braids big so it's like less, so you want smaller pieces so there's more braids? Does that make sense? They make
the parting big.
Yeah, right.
And then the hair is not enough.
Yeah.
So what they should do is, for the amount of hair you're using, the parting needs to be smaller so that you can't see my brain.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so that was another thing. Well, I was sorry. By the way, this is like a hair podcast now. That was like another thing that was scaring me about these braids. It's some of them is bare scalp.
It's scanty, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want my picky scalp showing, because I sometimes suffer with white things coming out my scalp. We're working on it. It's product build-up. And and I'm like, nah, that's bare scalp, bruv. Like I see, yes, I think understand.
It suits some girls when they do it. It's like, wow, that kind of barely their hair looks good on your head shape and your face, but I know mine, and I just know that that ain't right. And I remember when I got my braids done for Dubai, I sat in that chair all day. I think I paid like 120, which was a good deal at the time. I paid like 120, and I was just like, I really hate it here. I just feel like the top is empty. And I said, can you just fill it up? But I don't know, they probably, by that point, they're probably tired. They're like, how can I just fucking get this done and get out with the least amount of effort? But yeah, so long-winded way of saying, I'm fine to do people's hair, but don't expect me to be a hairdresser. But then that being said, maybe with practice you get, because all it is it's a skill that you learn over time and you practice. Hairdressers are good because they do more people's hair.
Yeah.
They start off doing things for free and then it's like you get better with time, which is fine. But I also don't want to be a hairdresser.
Yeah.
So there's nothing in me that's like, oh my God, I really want to get better. But yeah, we can like do a little.
Yeah, do and see.
It might take like a week.
Yeah, I do have a lot of hair.
Yeah, you have a lot of hair.
It's so
and
much.
I'm not necessarily the fastest, so it might be like a whole weekender.
Like what are those, small or medium? What is that called? Those are small.
I think you probably call these small. Yeah,
small. Like I want
that
small.
will cost like $250
for this hair. For
They'd
the
be
amount of
charging.
hair I have.
Oh, if you went to do small, bro, they're charging you. You might have to go over 2 days.
That's what I was thinking.
Or you might have to maybe have a little like gangbang, trigger warning.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, get all the ladies lining
all the ladies
up.
on you.
Literally have like 3 of them.
Yeah,
like,
3 at a time, yeah. Probably, yeah, because one
Maybe.
person, it would take a long time.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Or
That's
maybe you
so
start with,
silly.
I don't want to tell you.
What,
Maybe you
start
start
with
medium.
I just don't want them to look like chunky
Chunky,
monkey.
wonky,
And they will
yeah.
do that because they'll see, oh, she's got bare hair, so let's make it like medium large.
What
And I don't
size
want
did you
medium
ask for
large.
when you did your braids the back?
I didn't even ask.
Oh, she just did it. I thought she would do it smaller.
I thought it would be small. Sorry, I'm
whisper.
whispering
They
because
can't hear
I'm like,
you.
she listening to me. I thought they'd do it.
Yeah, I
thought
thought she'd do it
smaller,
smaller.
but she must have seen how much hair I had and said, yeah,
Just
fuck
as long,
that.
yeah.
Like,
Because
it
did still take a long time,
it
considering
took
it wasn't.
all day.
Because when you told me the time, that's why I just assumed that the back was a lot smaller, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, no, it wasn't. What's that, medium or
It's
those
probably
are
like a medium, yeah.
large. See, I don't like. Okay, my own personal preference. Not that it doesn't look good, but I just don't like medium braids because I want to swish and it be light and fluffy.
right, yeah.
Whereas if it's medium, I just feel
It's
like it's
heavy,
very rock
yeah.
solid. Do you know what I mean? Do you get? Like, I just want to be floaty
yeah,
with my braids. Like, I just want them to have
Yeah,
flexibility. Gosh, I can't believe I'm in these conversations now.
Oh, that's so
I
cute.
can relate to my fellow
That's so
sissies.
cute. Gosh, now I have to think about what hair I want to do for live
Yeah.
show. It is coming around quick.
It's
February.
literally tomorrow.
Oh my God,
Do you
it's
know why
February.
I'm panicking?
Why?
Because Ramadan is coming, so then by the time Ramadan's done, I've only got like 2 weeks until the live show. Basically, that's how I'm seeing it. Ramadan's going to go so quick. It's 1 month, and then it's a live show. So the live show to me is tomorrow. I've got 1 week.
Yeah.
What am I going to wear? I'm still fat. I need to go to the gym. Like, do you get what I mean? Obviously, no one cares about. These are things that I'm thinking about. You know, you need to go. I'm like, I had a facial yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Oh God, guys. She really went in. She took out them blackheads.
Good.
Oh, the tears were strolling down my eyes because, like, you know where your nose.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
Like, yeah, really good. She's like, yeah, you got loads of blackheads in your cheeks. I was like, God, I didn't know. She's like, she said, the ones on your nose aren't blackheads. Basically, it's hair follicles and like the oil and stuff. So they just like end up staying on top of your nose. She said that you can actually use the strips. So guys, what I realized is sometimes the blackheads you think are blackheads on your nose aren't. They're just like hair follicles that are black, but you can like use a strip to take them off. But she said, yeah, you got loads of deep ones in your cheeks. I was like, I didn't even know. She was like, yeah, I can't wait to get into them. She was going in. I was like, Bumba, I've been walking around with these things in my face.
They do say it's good to get regular facials and stuff.
Yeah, like
skincare
6
is
weeks
just not
and
enough.
Yeah. And then it's just good to know, like, is what I'm using working and blah, 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 blah. But I don't know why I went into that. Yeah, but basically I was going to say, yeah, get my facials done for the show and everything, like get nails, like I might get like a sacked. I don't know. You know what I'm like.
I love how our brains are just different, and it complements each other because we can't both think the same. You think far ahead and don't think about the things that are coming up. I hyperfixate over what I need to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I don't plan ahead.
No. Yeah.
So it's like I'll deal with that once I get this out. I can't think about that.
In my head, I do it in like not priority, but like what is like a big thing that I'm gonna need like a lot of prep for. And these
give yourself more time.
Yeah, this is like, oh, that's small fry. Like I'll do that. That's fine. I can get that done. Like, you know, slap on some makeup. Like it's gonna be fun. But I'm like, God, find a makeup artist, find a hairstylist. Are they free on that day? Because if I'm looking for it a week before and they're booked now, I'm panicking.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
I'm always booking my things out 2 weeks before.
And now you're mad at Natasha because she ain't got space for you to get your little trotters done.
Nah, actually was trying to get a pedicure on Sunday.
See? You see what I'm saying, kids, right? The way my brain works ain't the norm, but it works.
No, it works. It works. We've got to find that balance.
Because when she's all panicking,
but I don't actually panic.
No, you don't panic.
I'm just
that's
like,
the thing. You're
well,
like, you'll get it done.
Yeah, I'll just go to someone else.
There is. Oh, I don't know if I should be letting out this secret. It's a bit like I should be gatekeeping this because it was told to me, but someone was trying to.
Are you allowed to say it?
Yeah, it's a nail shop in Edgware, and they never increase their prices.
What was it called?
I don't know. I forgot the name. But they only do shellac, and you go in and come out, and like they don't use drill or anything. Like and they only have a certain amount of colours, and you just go in, come out, and like it's 16 £16.
Are they good?
Yes, the girl said they are good, and she.
What girl? The girl that did your facial?
No, she's a journalist.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, because when I took her to get her nails on, she's like, do they use drills? Because I don't use drills on my nails. Blah 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 blah.
Sorry.
Sorry. I was like, no, they don't use drills. Don't worry. But she goes to that place. She travels from Highbury and Islington to Edge for them nails.
And she pays £16.
I believe it's £16.
Well, you better get the name.
Yeah, I'll get the name.
I'm absolutely tired of spending £40.
40?
45.
We spend 50 quid on our nails.
Well, that part. It's just too much. Being a woman, yeah, and we talk about it all the time.
It's too
much. And especially like in the context of, and I don't want to always bring it to dating because that is very much for dating diaries, but like to be in a space to want to date, you have to feel like the best version of yourself, and you have to feel really like from the inside out, I feel beautiful and I feel confident. The only way you can achieve that is with the money.
Yeah.
Because your nails got to be right, your hair's got to be right. If you ain't got facial, if not, you got to get the skincare. If not, you got to make sure your eyebrows are looking on fleek. The makeup is making sense. Even, oh my God, you know, I need to do a TikTok on this. You know, you asked me that e.l.f. powder. Yeah. Right, I use Huda Beauty to do my under setting. We support Huda Beauty, Free Palestine each and every time. I use Huda Beauty, right? And it's got dregs. And I'm like, oh God, like this, my makeup's running out. You know, when everything's running out at the same time and I'm like, how can I, like, what can I get maybe a cheaper version on now? And then so I went to get one of the girlies at MAC. This is a very long-winded story. I'm going to get to the point. One of the girlies at MAC, I used the MAC eyebrow pencil thing. Oh yeah. And when I got it at duty free the last time, I was like, oh, like what do you use? She was like, babe, I use NYX. It's the same thing. And I was like, okay. Yeah. So I went to get the NYX and I was like, okay, my eyebrow pencils are running out. I'm not spending a 20 odd pound on spiked. I'm going to get the NYX one. And then I was like, shit, like I need setting powder. I've got so many things I need to do makeup for. So I was like, oh, what's here? e.l.f. I use their concealer. Amazing. Love absolutely e.l.f. concealer. Amazing. So I was like, the things must be good. I even use their foundation. Stunning. Great. That is the shittest piece of shit I've ever fucking used in my life. Yeah. Why is my makeup like disintegrating at 10 a.m? Like, you know, when it's separating. Have you ever seen that? When your makeup separates?
Is it like cracking?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So I say all that to say being a woman ain't easy because you can't even go cheap on the things. Yeah. You got to spend, like the makeup, you got to spend the right money on the right thing to make sure you look good from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. because you might bump into Donald at 4. And if your thing's crack-a-lacking on your face.
You ain't going to want to chat to Donald at 4. Before you go back to Huda, try Sleek. Okay. Because I use Sleek powder, setting powder, and I do what the girlies say.
Do they have a yellow kind of one?
Yeah, they do. Okay. I might have one at home. I have to have a look. They do. So I put it on and then let it set, and then I don't know how. Maybe like with the application, it might be.
Yeah. So change the application. No, my method is
for e.l.f. maybe
from one of these TikTok makeup guys. So what you do when you do your okay, when you put your concealer on, you let it sit,
Yeah.
and then you tap, 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 tap with a brush, and then you go in with your beauty blender.
Yeah.
And then you do the same with the powder. So you get one of those little powder
Sorry.
brushes, and then you lightly place the powder, and then you press, and
yeah.
that stops all the whatever they say.
say.
So my application is fine because it works. It just doesn't work with the elf.
Sleek because
at this point I think I'm just gonna go and get what I know.
Yeah,
because by the time I bought 1-on-1, that is the price of buying the hoods.
Yeah, it's so true.
So I might as well just stick to what I know. But man, the maintenance for being a woman.
I want to add another thing into that
What
as well.
else?
This is gonna sound so weird, but not even on like a sexual thing, but when my vagine is not clean, as in like the hair's gone, I also don't feel confident. And that's just like a personal thing. Like it's not even
just
like,
like
oh, because
yourself.
I could like sleep or something. No, it's just like, God, why is it there? Like, what's wrong
Right.
with you?
You just don't feel,
Like, yeah. It's so weird, isn't it?
It's so much.
Yeah, it is.
But then when you get all your treatments and everything and you step out, you just feel amazing.
Like, I feel great right now. I feel like shit, but my nails are done.
Yeah.
I had my laser yesterday. The coochie
facial.
is bald. And I really feel like I've perfected my makeup, my daily makeup. And I just feel good. I got loads of compliments yesterday from guys. So I just feel like in a good place. And it's just because the nails are done. The coochie's bald. My armpits are hair free.
I just realised you're not wearing earrings.
Oh my God, yeah, because I changed my earrings yesterday and I didn't put any in. No, why did you tell me that?
Oh, sorry. No, because you always wear earrings.
Now I'm bald and my ears look like a little boy.
No, but you look amazing.
Thanks.
You look like a girl.
I'm a girl.
You are a girl.
I'm a girl.
How sad is it though? Sorry, I'm just thinking about babies. Like, obviously, you pierce the ears of the girl, so people know it's a girl. It's like, imagine it's a girl, and you're like, oh, he's so.
Oh, I always got that as a baby.
I've done that to somebody.
Yeah, I do that too. I'm like, oh, but now, and I'm sorry. I'm like, sorry, is it girl or boy?
Yeah, you have to ask.
You just ask. I look like a boy. My grandfather said to me, not to me, to my mum, oh, if my belly is moving mad. Oh, if she was a boy, she'd be so handsome. I looked like a boy.
That's so mad.
And
Is like you're saying
thought
I'm
I
not
was
a pretty girl. Like.
Yeah, basically, I'm an ugly girl. I'm a boy girl. And then look at me. I'm a beautiful, feminine bitch.
Could have done without the bitch. I'm a beautiful, feminine bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I got some news updates.
Go on.
It's been a bit of a...
Sorry, I'm not even faking it. I ain't got no fucking updates, bro. Like, I don't know who I'm...
But also, we don't get enough love on the cue cards.
Like,
guys, we're putting in that work.
Come on.
We're producing this shit. We're getting our notes together.
Like, how... Can we just take a second?
Come on.
Do you know, I need to talk... I hate this.
Hey, what?
That usually it's us two up there.
Oh, yeah, that you're the main character today.
I don't like
Congrats. All right. Sorry.
I'm just letting you know.
All right.
Go on.
Alrighty. Wait, let me look at the date.
I don't even have no sneaker updates.
By the time this episode is out...
Outie wouty.
Outie wouty. Yes. Edward Enninful's 76th edition and final British Vogue issue will be out.
Crazy. Can we just are we getting into it?
Yeah, we are.
Let's get into it.
Why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't we?
Let's give him a clap. Let's give him an absolute round of applause. 76 issues, I think over 100 and something covers, because obviously sometimes they do multiple covers. Absolutely amazing. And I feel like he closed out this chapter in style. The cover features 40 of the most booked and busy, iconic women in the industry, all on the cover together, no photoshopping. They were all there in New York for this shoot. He's an icon. To be able to pull this off
is like unheard
insane.
of.
I'm going to ring off some of the names so we can
go.
really deep how insane this is. You've got Naomi Campbell, you've got Miley Cyrus, you've got Jordan Dunn, you've got Oprah, Iman, Dua Lipa, Jamila Jamil, Salma Hayek. God, so many names. Who else is on there?
Right.
You've got Kate Moss, Lila Moss. You've got Maya Jama. You've got Serena Williams, Victoria Beckham, Adwoa Boa. I said that really terribly.
Edward
Adwoa Aboa.
Boa.
Laverne Cox, Cindy Crawford,
love Laverne
Cara
Cox.
Delevingne, Jane Fonda.
How do you know so many names?
Bro, I'm reading them out. Come on, BFF.
Oh.
Fucking for real. No, if I could say some names, I could probably say about like 10 or 11.
Gigi Hadid.
Gigi Hadid.
Jodie Comer. I'm actually not even reading this out. I'm looking at faces.
Yeah, who else is on
Who's
there?
that girl that was in The Queen's Gambit?
Oh, I don't know her name. But iconic. Absolutely,
really iconic.
absolutely insane.
And I love that the British girlies are in there.
Yes.
Cara Delevingne.
Yes.
You know she's going into theatre.
Is she?
She's in Cabaret. She's going to be
Oh,
playing.
what, Roxy?
That's Chicago.
Is it not a form of cabaret?
No, Cabaret is the name of the musical.
Oh, is it? I thought you meant she's doing cabaret.
No,
Sorry.
yeah. She's going to be in the theatres, yeah.
Oh, fun.
Iconic.
It's the end of an era, and you obviously had Pat McGrath, makeup creative director, of course. First of all, I just want to give a round of applause for everyone that worked on this shoot and facilitated it, not just on the day, but the behind the scenes, the scheduling,
Shout
all of
out
that.
the PAs, because I know that the PAs of even the people that are there, like organizing that and their calendars and things like that. That's if you don't shut up.
Why are you so hungry?
Sorry, guys, my stomach is moving mad. Like,
yeah.
you might hear it. It's absolutely wild. Like, just look at that. Like, getting everyone. That is insanity.
Absolutely
That is going to go down in
history.
in histoire.
Absolute history. And I think when the news did break that he was no longer going to be editor-in-chief and moving into another role, obviously we like to do jokies and we love a little scandal. And we had a time on that episode, you know, thinking about the whys and everything. And over time, I guess we got more information. I think we did come and feedback that he just wanted more freedom to do his own things and his creative endeavors outside of Vogue.
Because Vogue is like when you work at Vogue, you represent Vogue.
Yes.
There's no, I just work there, I can do my own thing. No.
There's a lot of conflicts of interest and things that you might have to turn down because of the fact that you're in that position. And the new role that he's stepping into, I guess he's probably going to do this alongside all of his other creative endeavors, but he's going to be Condé Nast Global Creative and Cultural Advisor for Vogue. When we first said that, I was like, oh, that's so random, like just buzzwords and blah, blah, blah. But actually thinking about what he achieved at Vogue, the legacy he's leaving, because I read the letter that he wrote in Vogue about the upcoming issue and kind of like almost like parting words. And he's really moved the needle in a lot of ways. There have been so many people of colour on British Vogue, probably in history under him. And I don't doubt that informed a lot of other publications doing similar things and being more creative. He wrote that he said, I think in his early days at Vogue, he was in a room and he heard somebody say that diversity is something that happens during a downtime. Almost as if to say it's like a gimmick. Like we do it, it's like, it's not much going on, just do that. It doesn't really sell much. And he actually shows that you can put diverse people, and that is not just skin color, that is gender, that is disability, all of those things, and it can sell and it can be so powerful. Just calling out some of his first, he had the first 80 something on a cover in 2020. He had Dame Judy, how do I say her name? I can't even read my spelling.
Dame Judy Bell?
No, Judy oh god, Judy.
Shall I have a read?
Dench. I was about to say Dana. Judy Dench, you know Judy.
Oh Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stunning. She was like topless. Yeah.
So she was on the cover in 2020. You had the first trans person on a cover in 2019, Laverne Cox. She wasn't solo. She was kind of featured with other people, but still, that's a big deal. The first photographer of colour to shoot a British Vogue cover in 2019,
Who was that?
Nadine Ijuera.
Oh wow.
That's mad that in the first person, not woman, person of colour to shoot a British Vogue cover happened a couple years ago.
Can I just say something? This is a white man's world, and like it is. As much as you think we're like progressing, and this is like great. Like, let's celebrate. Like, I don't think we're gonna get further than this. If I'm
Really?
like, we are, but it's still taking time. Like, for that to have happened in 2019, for it to be more of a like thing, then like it's still gonna take.
But I think
time.
it will take time, but it will take people in positions of influence and power to utilize their platform to push forward the relevant agendas. It's not enough to have people of color or women in a boardroom if they are not pushing forward the agendas of their people. You know, like, you have so many, I don't know, female CEOs of companies, but the company still has pay disparity, or they have less women in leadership positions, but you're a woman leading the company. Why is that not on your agenda to see what can I do? And I think the problem is we live in a white man's world, but we also live in a capitalist, self-centered world where everyone is just focusing on themselves and pushing forward their own agenda and themselves. How can I be successful? How can I get to the top? And not thinking about, okay, I'm here, but what about when I wasn't here?
What did I need?
How can I make it easier for the next person? But people don't want to make it easier for the next person because they think maybe the next person will come and take over, whatever like, the case may be. I don't know. What's
that saying of like, we're better in millions than one person or whatever? You know, there's like a saying like, you're better in together. Like, it's not that someone's going to take over. Like,
what, united we stand, divided we fall type.
Like, just come together and create something that's so huge and big. I don't know. It's like, it is great. It's great, but I just feel like there's still so much. Yeah, and it's like,
yeah. Because that's for me. That's 2019.
That is absolutely wild.
It's wild. But it's also because I specifically, obviously, want to say that's a British Vogue. I would like to think that, you know, the US Vogue, they have had people of color.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to think. And just finally, last year he had 5 women shoot covers 5 months in a row.
Stunning.
So he's done a lot. He's had a lot of impact.
Probably,
and I really do for so many people. And I really do think this role, he'll continue on the legacy that he's built, because a part of me was thinking, he's done so much and it's so sad that he's leaving. Does this all just end with him? But knowing he's going to be creative and cultural advisor means that no, we will see improvements going, well, hopefully, if they listen to his advice.
Yeah. It's so funny because when the news first came out and we were like, what the hell? Like, they're just firing him, but like trying to be like, oh, you can have this little silly role. And then when we actually got the news that it was no, he kind of wants to step down because he wants to be more creative. Now we're like, it does make more sense when you have the context.
When you have the context, and I think it was probably, the reaction was how do I say, not a trigger, but as a minority, you always feel like people are it's like a snatched opportunity. So it's like, okay, you used him and now it's like it's done. Yeah. It was just feeling very Devil Wears Prada. I don't know, you know, you just get a bit sensitive and you're almost ready to not fight on his behalf, but like, how can you do that to my man? And we take away the autonomy people have
of like
to walk away.
Yeah, like I can have that. Yeah. Because I feel like because it's so far and few between that, like we're in these positions. So it's like, what do you mean? Are you correct? Like we're never going to get this again for another XYZ years or whatever. It's like, You made it there. Gay black man. Sit down.
In the UK as
In
well.
the UK, you sit there and you take the... That's what it's like.
Yeah.
But
Is that
he's
how you
like-
should be happy to be here?
Yeah.
If you're leaving, they defo sat like, there's no way you left.
Way
Yeah.
you would want to leave this job.
Such a small mindset.
It is really... We need to broaden our
Yeah.
horizons. Like, there are better things out there.
Yeah.
And sometimes some things aren't fitting, and that's okay as well. Doesn't take away from the fact that he did that. And I just wanted to say, go back to the whole like paving the way. This is how you pave the way for people. Like, this is such a great example of creating opportunities, paving the way. When people are like, oh, I paved the way for da-da-da-da, you need to just go back and like cross-reference the way you did it. Also, did you see that all of Stephen Bartlett's team are white?
Really?
Yes. And I just want to also make another point to our white listeners. When we say things like this, like, we have nothing against white people, and we're not saying that white people shouldn't be offered the same jobs and this and that. I think our point is, it's easier. Like,
we're a minority. This is not our country, and we're continually reminded that it's not our country, and it's not your fault.
Yeah,
it's not your
that's
fault.
what I
like
would say.
you're born into this world that is yours, and everything comes easy. And when we reference race, it's not to divide. It really is to
just
highlight
the division.
Yeah, because I do feel like my experience is probably similar to you. When I've been in workplaces with white people, or you have white friends, they don't know the experience that you have, right? They don't know how hard it is for you, because they just feel like, we're both here.
Yeah, like
we're both like, it's
but
fine.
You're here as you. I'm here as the professional me that's not trying to show too much of me, so I'm not labeled as something. Whereas you don't have to think about those who you are.
Yeah,
you just are.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Anyway, the point is, all of Stephen Bartlett's team is white, and it's like, of course it is.
He's also getting a lot of
backlash.
Apparently he's bringing on, you know why I love this song? Because I always knew he's bad vibes. And when I know people are bad vibes, I must always wait for it to materialize. Apparently he's been bringing on a lot of these health professionals that are giving like kooky dookie advice, but he is also investors in these companies of the products that they're pushing on the podcast.
Yeah. So
what a sicko.
Absolutely. Did you see the TikTok of the girl?
I think it must be explaining,
So if you don't know, so he started the podcast Diary of a CEO
with CEOs
of companies, and that was the whole thing. And then he brought on celebrities as well, and like great interviews, like those are really stunning. And as of late,
has it been a lot, like back to back?
Like they've been dipping in and out. He gets doctors and they talk about ADHD and they talk about this and like, you know, why you should do keto or not do blah, blah, blah. But as of late, he's been having like these health people come on, and they're like veganism, like they're just like chatting absolute poop about health and like how you should do a certain thing and why this is healthy and why it isn't healthy, and actually it doesn't matter. Like just coming up with these mad stats and like mad things, but and they're not actually qualified basically, right. Like they're not qualified to say these things, and it's actually quite damaging, the things they're saying. And then it was found out that he's actually an investor in the products or brand that they're pushing. He's like a walking advert. He's like,
he's a marketing guy.
Yeah, he is. You know Huel, he also is sponsored by Huel.
Oh, does he?
No, but he like, someone said that he's like a walking Huel. Like he's just, it's just so bizarre. And it's just wrong. And it's like that Zoe thing that, I don't know if you've been seeing this new Zoe thing. And I think he might be an investor in that brand.
It looks like the diabetes thing, but it's not. Yeah, okay.
Like, what the fuck is that?
It's like a health monitoring
Yeah, it's like
system.
a health monitor, and it checks like your level. Okay, I'm gonna put this thing on me, and like now they and now
all
like
your data.
Yeah, and like Zoe is like partnered with M&S, and they have like these Zoe like gut shots, and just eat your fruit and vegetables. Just eat your fruit and vegetables. And
Mate,
that's that.
There's something about him that I just always
He's bad
found
vibes.
disingenuous.
Yeah.
When he's interviewing people, you can look into his eyes. He's not listening to what they're saying.
He is so...
He's not listening. And they will say, so they'll literally be like, man, like my mum was on crack, man. She was a prostitute. And he'd be like, yeah, that's so interesting because I read somewhere that in 2019, like, did you just hear what I said? Like, just be human for a second.
Take in the fact,
Like, there's something that he's so in work mode and he's like, I know this is going to be a moment. I know I need to say this, and this because this is how it's going to be clipped up and boom, 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 boom. I can't listen to an interview like that.
I do want to, because his marketing director,
That girl,
she was interviewed.
I watched it. Yeah,
Was it, I really want to watch it. Wait, should I waste my time?
Well, I think I watched half of it, and really the reason why I actually watched it was for work research purposes, because I was like, shit, if you got his podcast, great, go on, give me the tips on how it can go viral and that. And I think she just spoke about her journey and how I think she basically like shot her shot early days and blah blah blah. And then what was she saying? We trial and test something. She wasn't really giving up.
She's like, we make like 10,000 billion videos a day. And
she wasn't really like giving up any gems,
right?
Because I think the reason why I stopped listening is because you can never compare Style and City Diaries and Diary of a CEO because he's Stephen Bartlett first of all before he even starts doing it, and then you have to add on the guests. These are people he's interviewing, people that people want to hear from. So already you're naturally gonna get an audience. You're gonna get an audience, and then it's just making.
She's like, I want to buy the book.
Yeah, it's just then making sure that you chop up the sensationalized points, which is easy to do if you have a team. If you have a team of like 2 or 3 people doing editing, mate, you can get 50 clips and see which one works and what one, and test one here and test one there. Like they test different clips on different platforms and see what works, and they test different thumbnails and all of this.
Bloody
crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot,
cuckoo.
But yeah, Mr. Stephen. Not looking good for
I'm
you,
not
bro.
I'm not sure, but your point of actually bringing him up initially was the fact that his entire team is white, which is absolutely not a problem. It's fine
because maybe no one applied for the role that wasn't white. I always think about that too.
I mean, I wouldn't take it that far. I'm saying it's fine in the sense of there's nothing wrong with having an all white team, but I think there is something wrong in the context of how are you positively impacting and building up your community? That's not that's not an example. Because they always do say people hire people that look like them.
Yeah.
People like people who look like them. I remember I've been in workspaces where I interview people and I'm responsible for hiring. And if there's a black person, if there's a black person and you can basically do the job, to be honest, you might not even be that great. But if I see something in you, I'm like, come, let's. There is that natural, what they call it, unconscious bias that you can't shake. So if you're a minority, you're already a minority in a country, you're fighting a lot.
Yeah,
you're fighting at hundreds of people that are on your level in terms of like qualifications and capability. So what makes you different?
It's a very small pool. Yeah, I do the same thing. I'm like, where the blacks at? Yeah, like how can I help you?
And you naturally you want to be nurturing, helpful. Oh, what do you need? You show them more grace.
Yes, you do.
You do, and we all do it. You will show your own people a bit more grace. It's just unconscious.
Yeah.
You're not consciously doing it. You're not trying to discriminate.
Because you just know, like, you have a shared experience that's like unspoken about.
Yeah.
So you just get it. Like, and that's why you might see in offices that black people will gravitate towards each.
Your stomach is an unpaid extra. What?
You better pay some bills. It's moving wild. No, but that's why black people gravitate towards each other. It's not because they're like, fuck the whites, we're gonna like, no. It's just we have a shared experience in a corporate environment, especially, or like in a work environment that you just won't understand.
But why is it that it's only highlighted because you're a minority. Because when
All
10
the
white
whites-
people sit at a table, I'm not like, oh my God, it's a gang. Wonder what they're talking about. They're just colleagues.
Yeah.
They're just colleagues. And now I have to consciously be like, oh God, can't be seen too many times with the blacks. Gotta mix it up. Like, why do I have to think about that in the world? I'm not even paid enough to even be thinking about these things. But there's so many things that you have to think about. But
I never have that issue because I'm usually the only black in the office
you're
anyway.
the token. You're the token black.
I am the token.
But yeah, if you are in a position of power, position of influence, or if you do one day get to that point, we have to lay foundations.
Yeah.
We have to build things, especially if I'm not even going to say minority, but black people, we are behind in everything globally. We're behind. On the continent's gone to shit.
Yeah.
We sold our soul to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
And then you have in Americas, they are still rebuilding from slavery.
America ain't shit, you know.
Why?
Because, like, in a sense where, they have so much money for, like, wars and stuff like that. But, like, did I say this in the last pod? Did I say, like, Flint still doesn't have clean water? You're meant to be, like, the best country.
The first world country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's, like, America
and there's so much money. Like, think about the contracts that they sign with the talent and the artist and the sports. There's so much money in that country. That should not be a problem.
Sorry, God, this is such a black people. This is a black people stan account. Are so athletically superior, right? So I watched this video on TikTok the other day, and not TikTok, Twitter. Mind blowing. So, you know that sport in the Olympics where they ice skate round. There's a track, and they basically ice skate around, right? This black woman, I think, she ice skates for America, literally picked up the sport 4 months prior to this competition, right? And this woman that she's against, so it's just two of them, right? Anyway, so the black woman wins. Imagine training for years and years and years and years to get a gold medal or whatever medal you want to get at the Olympics. And this woman who picked up the sport 4 months ago smashes you disgustingly well. You'd be absolutely... I don't know what it is, but black people, like 4 months, like imagine if we all put our mind to it and like...
But it is in the genetic makeup. I haven't watched I'm not going to act like a guru. I've watched a lot of documentaries, but obviously when different, what do they call them? Different ethnicities have different genetic makeup.
Yeah.
You're obviously seen in the skin, like the melanin, the pigmentation, but also like in the bones, in the way that the body is built, in the body structure. So there are some sports that you would naturally be better at just because your genetic makeup is like predisposed to be better, and in others not so good. So if you think about like even the ballet, like a lot of the ballerinas are white, slim, because of the way the body, you need to lift your body, you need to spin yourself around. If you've got
even
a big
like their
back,
foot makeup as well,
all of that plays into it. So it might be that maybe you need like, I don't know, tic ties and
but I think I watched the
and
video like 2 times. I have to find it, and I was like, that is sick. That is, and I was like, I like this sport. And they go, I was like, I haven't seen this sport.
I've never actually
4
seen
months.
That's crazy.
She just did it for the shits and gigs and won a medal. It was like, okay. One day she was like, oh, I'll try this.
Oh my
a little
God.
ice skating.
Mate, when it's your time, it's your time.
Incredible. It's never my time. I don't think I'm a sporty or athlete.
You don't. No, I think everyone has a super talent. Some people have unlocked it and some people haven't.
Yeah.
Like when we say, how do those people do the art thing and then they flip it upside down and it's like a portrait? Like, how do you know you can do that? Unless you just fuck around and find out and you're like, actually, I'm kind of sick. But if they never tried, they would never know. If she never tried, she would never know.
Crazy.
So you got to try everything. This is
do.
a big motivational speech.
I want to try tennis.
Try it.
I want to go to I need to ask my friend Carolina. She used to do tennis in the mornings.
Yeah, why not? If it's something you want to do, just do it.
Yeah. Anyways,
You got to do
when I
it.
find the time. Sorry, as you were.
But yeah, man, build that legacy and them thing there.
Yeah.
You got to, and not even just for I don't even want to make it like a race thing. I feel like everyone should just try and have positive impact in whatever
people's
space you are in. You don't have to be a CEO of a company to make a positive impact. You can just be a worker. It could be you help somebody, you help your neighbor get an internship exposure. You spend some time sharing knowledge that you have on a particular area with people who might not. Like, there's so much that we can do to positively impact our community. And not, when I say our community, that doesn't even mean race or gender, just generally people around you. Yes,
I have positively. Oh my God, I didn't do Martini Moment.
Oh my God.
What? Okay, this is going to be my Martini Moment. I have positively impacted somebody's life through my knowledge in PR.
Good.
Through my backwardly questioning of, are you PRs with friends? Or whatever I said. I bumped into a TikToker yesterday, Eden.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she commented on my Invisalign, and I was like, Ariana, what are you doing here? Anyways, and she was like, that TikTok that you did about like being friends with PR, like, I don't know, like, I'm not friends. And I was like, yeah, like, good. I'm glad this like woke something up in your brain, because those are the people that are going to put you forward for things. Like, those are the people that like you need to stay on the forefront of their mind. Yeah, like that's how you're going to, because it's like, basically it's kind of up to us. Like, we give suggestions and then obviously the client chooses in the end, but to even be a part of that, you need to be friends with PR. So anyways, my Martini Moment is like making people wake up, sharing my knowledge.
Good. And I'm glad you are doing that, because you do have a lot in that brain of yours.
I actually
and you have a lot to contribute to help content creators, to help aspiring PR girlies as well.
And
because
brands.
I wish you probably wish you had somebody sharing.
Oh my God, like
the same stuff.
I think there is like a community or like mentorship for like black girls in PR, but there isn't very many black girls in PR. And I think it's every man for themselves. Like, everyone's trying to be like the head of PR or be like, account director in this sick brand and that sick brand. There's not like a let's all come together and support each other. But I just want to shout out Thirsty PR, because that is one. I'm still gonna make my way in there somehow. But stunning, black owned, female, black employees, and they are doing incredible work. Their brand, their clients are everywhere, and it's just like, I love that. And like that's what I want to be a part of, kind of thing, or create that of my own maybe one day.
And being able to see that makes you realize it's possible.
Yes, and like there is a space for me here. It's not like PR has changed and grown so much. Not gonna lie, some of the companies are still in their old school mentality, tick boxing, so they have a black person or Asian person, whatever it is, just so they're like, yeah, DNI, not gonna get like whatever. But there are some, we're making moves, and there is a place for you in PR if you're a person of color. I hate saying that. So yeah, that's my Martini Moment.
I love that. My Martini Moment is not letting my anxiety overcome and take over. I think I speak about it often. I do suffer from anxiety. Handle it very well for some reason. It don't really come across, but it's all in my mind and like playing things. And I've just been giving it to God. Relax, calm down, one day at a time. I can't die. I think the other day I did sleep. It was like playing in my mind that I needed to contact this guy about the loan, the clothes.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it sounds so stupid, but that was actually making me really stressed. I was like, God, I need to ask, and I don't know if it's enough time. And I was like, calm down. All you can do is ask. Yeah. And I woke up the next day and I was like, hiya! With a nice voice note. And it's like, that could have kept me up at night. And it's not a big deal.
And so the things that should keep you up at night aren't.
Not at all. So yeah, I'm trying to just like woosah, calm down, find my vibe, find my energy. We're on this eat, love, pray, happiness, enjoy. Fuck off. Happiness. We're on the ride. We're on the ride.
No, it's going good, man.
It is going good. Before we go, I actually really just want to share this because I don't want it to be too late to share the news. Kering are pulling their brands from Farfetch.
Oh.
So they're going to start phasing their brands out from Q2 this year. So that's like the likes of Gucci, Balenciaga, Saint Laurent. Farfetch's plan to compensate this is to work with like third-party high-end boutiques. Because obviously Farfetch's model is we'll get it for you from supplier and we'll send it to you, right? So the deal that they have with Kering is that for select products, they will actually drop ship from the warehouse straight to the consumer. So that might be maybe things that are on sale, things that are not selling. It's not going to be like everything. And now they're just like, no. So the question I'll leave all you kiddie bobs with is, I wonder how Farfetch, how they're going to deal with authentication and counterfeits and things like that. So yeah, the products.
I've never
range.
trusted things like Farfetch,
Really?
scents, matches. Like,
Really?
I'm just like, I'm like, why is it so expensive? Like, why? Like, I never really understood it. I'm just like, I'd rather just go to the mouth of the horse.
Go to the horse. Yeah, Kering a lot. You're going to have to come to us.
Yeah.
We're not doing it anymore. We need to keep those margins. We need
Fair
the money.
enough.
So yeah, that's all happening. Love yous always.
Oh my God.
What?
This was meant to be our Valentine's episode.
Oh well. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's, you kitty bop and kitty boo.
Yeah.
We'll have a post Valentine's episode.
And we'll wear pink and red. It's in the calendar.
It is in the calendar.
Because this got moved to Saturday.
We're
It's
just
actually in the calendar.
We're just so busy. Oh my God. Also follow us on like IG, because when this drops, it won't be Fashion Week. It will almost be Fashion Week.
Yeah.
But the girls are about town. So stay tuned. Stay locked. I might be walking the runway.
Right. See you later.
See ya. Bye.